Hello. My name is Brady Golden, and over the past 22 months, I have lost 256 pounds. Back in 2016, I went to visit my doctor for a follow up on a blood pressure medication that I had been on for probably a couple years at that point. And when I stepped on the scale, it read 501 pounds. That number had been sneaking up on me for years. Um, I I knew it was approaching, but I never thought I would actually pass the quarter ton mark. That day, my doctor told me, he talked to me about how dangerously high my blood pressure was. And he told me that my blood pressure was so high because I was so obese, which I knew, of course, because all of my problems were because I was so obese. Um, but he told me that I would struggle with my weight for the rest of my life, which is true. I will, and that's fine. But he recommended that I look into gastric sleeve surgery. In my eyes, surgery was not an option for me. I didn't know what to do. For a few months, I didn't do anything at all. I just continued, uh, you know, eating fast food every day, partying with my friends as often as possible, going out, staying up late until 3 or 4 in the morning, uh, just doing whatever to have fun. It was hedonism. It was just the hunt for instant gratification constantly. Anyway, so after a few months of not doing anything, I finally got tired of being tired all the time. I had horrible sleep apnea. Um, like my friends would tell me, like, dude, you stop breathing in your sleep and you snore so loud, and then it just stops for like 30 or 40 seconds. My friends have told me that there were nights where they thought that I was going to die on their couch in my sleep from not being able to breathe. So, because of that sleep apnea, I would never get good rest, so I'd always be tired. And walking, just a simple walk, I would be out of breath. I got tired of the idea of having a stroke or a heart attack. I got tired of being unable to walk around the mall and shop for clothes that wouldn't fit me. Um, I just got sick of it, so I started to Google, how do you lose weight? Because I had no idea. I had heard my whole life, you've got to cut carbs, or you've got to cut fat, or you just have to exercise. So how do you do it? Like, how do you really do it? And people are asking me, and that's why I'm making this video right now. People keep asking me, what's the secret? After some simple Googling, I found the secret. I found the trick to losing weight. The trick to losing weight is eating less. Disappointing to hear, isn't it? The trick to weight loss is eating less calories than you burn. That's what every diet that actually is conducive to weight loss boils down to. So I learned that I just had to eat less, and I found this subreddit called Lose It, where people talk about they talk about their weight loss, and they talk to each other and give each other motivation and tips. And on the sidebar, there is a guide on how to start, on where to start, and I would highly recommend anybody that wants to lose any amount of weight go and read that, because it's super helpful. They recommend, and this is what I did. I did what it recommended on that subreddit. You download an app to track your calories. You buy a food scale to measure your portions, and you do that consistently. You consistently eat at a calorie deficit. Portions are everything. Portions are everything. You could lose weight eating nothing but Doritos, as long as you don't eat too many Doritos. You could gain weight eating nothing but apples if you eat too many apples. It really is that simple. The first step for me, where I was cutting out soda. And I think for anybody at my size, at the size that I started at least, that's a good place to start. Cut out liquid calories because you don't need soda. Cut that out first. Start with small changes. Like when I look back at my eating habits at 500 pounds to my eating habits now at 244 pounds, it's day and night. Like completely day and night. But I made all of those changes over 22 months, and I'm still making changes because it's not overnight. You can't go from eating, Burger King for lunch with a soda and then going home and taking a nap and then eating Popeyes for dinner. You can't do that one day and then all of a sudden the next day you're going to wake up and have, a protein shake and a banana with some peanut butter, and then you're gonna go for a jog and have a salad for lunch and then grilled chicken for dinner. That's not gonna stick if you do that overnight. It's one little thing at a time. Cutting out sodas, cutting back on chips, eating more vegetables. One little step at a time, they add up. Healthy habits add up to a healthy life. So take a step back and realize I eat too much, I eat badly, and see where you can start to make changes and do that. And there are so many difficulties in each different change. It has its own challenges, but going forward I will continue to reflect on what I did in videos. Most people that undergo extreme weight loss gain it back. That's a legitimate statistic. It's over half. I'm pretty sure it's well over half. And the reason that is, I think, is all about mindset. And I will, probably my second video I ever make will be on mindset, because that is 90% of it. It's all in your head. And it goes way past just eating. It goes into your sleeping habits. It goes into your content consumption on, I know if you're my age, it's the stuff you watch on YouTube and Netflix and the people you follow on Instagram and Twitter, and it's all the stuff you read every day. If you're reading junk, you're going to be thinking junk, and if you're watching junk, you're going to be thinking junk. So it's much more than just a diet change, but diet changes are the biggest part of it, for sure, especially for a food addict. Going forward, since a lot of people have asked and a lot of people have expressed interest in watching my fitness journey going forward, I will document it. And it is, I feel, my calling in life at this point to help others get through their struggles with their weight and their habits and food addiction. So I will continue to make videos like this probably, but they won't be as broad and general as this. Like, my plan is, what sounds good to me is making a video one at a time and going through specific things, like I said, mindset. Your mindset would be one. Portioning would be one. Even foods that I found were more, satisfying or filling, or just specific tips and topics going forward, one video at a time, so I can really go into depth on those, because there is a lot of there's a lot to changing your whole life, So I'm getting a phone call from my buddy, but thank you for watching. If you'd like to see my fitness journey, from here on, I'll make some hiking videos, probably maybe some workout videos, and many more videos like this for sure. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you would like to see more going forward, and have a nice day.